what is your take on the recent moves in the crypto markets?
It's a good question. It's been a big whipsaw, right? Like, I feel like everybody. I actually saw this interesting tweet. I don't remember who it was from, but they were basically saying like it's funny that Bitcoin laser eyes were they had a chart too, and they were saying it's funny that Bitcoin laser eyes were focused on 100K by end of December 2021, and then as soon as we flipped, they all flipped bearish. Like as soon as we didn't hit 100K and Bitcoin actually trended down a little bit, under 50 and then under 40, they all flipped saying it would go under 30. And it's kind of interesting. So they posted this chart where they showed the Bitcoin price and they said, what if you traded based on, crypto Twitter, laser eyes. And I think it had something like laser eyes maximum greed at like 60K or whatever. That was like the point to sell. And then laser eyes maximum fear at like 35K is the time to buy. So far he was pretty right. I mean, it's obvious it's 39 right now, but it seems pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Even long term though, 35 would still be a great price, even if we were to go lower.
Yeah. I mean, Addicted has a post out the other day, might have been yesterday, where he has his doubling curve and the numbers. And I think his doubling curve is at like 29 right now. So
yep,
that's his target. But yeah, I mean, I think a good rule for life is Twitter is always wrong. So whatever in crypto, in politics, and whatever, just Twitter is always wrong. Go, just live based on that. You'll do all right.
So per the usual, do the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about right now, we are getting this modest bounce. It's like this slow little grind where, basically we're up, whatever it is, 4 or 5,000 points from the intraday low recently. And I'm already starting to see that complete fear, like gauge almost maxed out, starting to edge back, and people talking about possibly bullish. Oh, if we break this downtrend line, oh, if we hit 40, like people are already looking towards how to get bullish again, how to, look at it as a long. And I'm like, good, because we're not going to go down to 30 if everyone is bearish and if everyone's high, if the fear index is high. So my personal opinion is, unless we rally above like 42, I think we might just bounce around in this range for several weeks. So the sentiment kind of evens out to an extent. And then at that point, you can have your opportunity to see it do what I know, like, we both have kind of set up for, like a flash crash through 30 by, buy the dip and cover the short. I mean, just like you, I put a small short on as a hedge at like, I think my average price is like 36.2, which isn't exactly where I would have liked, but it's better than nothing. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry, 37.2. So yeah, I'm still down 1,000 plus points.
Yeah. I mean, we have this giant head and shoulders pattern on the Bitcoin chart, and like that right shoulder is like 40 to 44, and I don't think we break through that on this particular bounce.
No, this bounce has been on no volume and has been a slow little grind higher.
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, it could just, digest things and then eventually push higher. But either way, it's been an actionless week or so, and I would not be surprised if we see that for the next couple of weeks. I think that'd be best case scenario, to be honest with you.
But I want action.
Right?
We
had a lot of action.
We did have a lot of action. Yeah. I saw my balances just go down and down.
Right.
When number go up, Neil? When number go up?
When number go up? So that is the question. Soon. Well, it's all about perspective, right? So like, my crypto perspective, and I've written multiple articles on Neo Finance about this, is that, crypto just as a general class is literally revolution, but more specifically a complete sea change in how the economies work. And so my perspective on that, my timeline on that is decades. So, we see some up and down, it's, not that big a deal. I have a little short position on, but I'm net long,
very net long.
I have way more longs than I do shorts.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, your short is probably like what, maybe 10%, not even 10% of your portfolio. I mean,
Oh, it's
not even close.
No, it's like 3% maybe.
Yeah, like same thing with me. I think the short I put on is like, I don't even know. It's probably same thing, like 2-3%.
But in the meantime, I wanna feel the juice.
Need some action.
That's right.